What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today we're going over 3 of the Blue Eye structure decks. I'm going to be ripping these open, going through one of them, and then showing you guys the deck profile that I'm going to be doing with the Blue Eyes deck. We're going to be ripping it open. There's lots of good cards in this. You also get a promo, which is really cool, at the chance of getting a QCR. We are not going to be opening ours up very well. I suppose there is kind of something blocking it there. So that's, like you can see, it's kind of stuck. I have to like pull on it really weirdly. But yeah, I'm going to be ripping this open. We do have a Wishes for the Blue Eyes. It is really stuck in there. It's like stuck in the bottom of the packaging. Almost like coming out. It's actually wedged underneath this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the plastic is actually underneath in here. So we can't get this one out at all. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys with this. It's like wedged in the plastic. So we did get a Wishes for the Blue Eyes. That's funny. I don't think these two are like that, but you never know with Konami's quality control sometimes. And we do get a Maiden of White. And can we go for the Synchro as well here? Potentially a QCR. I really am glad they did something like that. I did see a little bit of green, and we end up pulling a Wishes once again. So we end up getting 2 Wishes there, and the Maiden. No QCR, which is going to be fine, but we're going to be opening up the pack, or not the pack, we're going to be opening up the structure deck and kind of explaining some of the cards. And then I'll like pan out to a deck profile. So we do see the Indigo Silver Dragon. We don't actually play this card. This card's pretty bad. Spirit of the Eyes of Blue. This is going to be one of the newer cards. We definitely do play this card. This card's going to be absolutely bonkers. I just hope this thing can focus. Let's see if we can zoom it in here. So yeah, we do play the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. This card's going to be very good. Just a staple from now on. A Maiden of White. A Wishes. Also a staple. Now, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon is going to be the newer cards as well here. I'll be moving these down, which allows you to you tag out into this in the budget version. It's like pretty much a 1 of 2 of in the real deck. We have a Neo Kaiser Seahorse. This is going to be what you play if you're playing the budget variant, and so no Primite and stuff like that. We are going to be playing this. Roar of the Blue Eyes. You can play one of these cards, but it's not going to be great. It's just some of the one Blue Eyes from your deck, banishment or graveyard. So he does come back in the banish. And then we have the last card. It's going to be the Majesty. This is like a pop card, which is pretty cool. The art of this card is absolutely incredible. So that's going to be like the 7 new cards in this. You can count the 8th, but unfortunately we don't play that card, so we have like these cards here. And then we have our triple Blue Eyes, our alternative dragon, the Jet Dragon. This card's very sticky if you don't know how to remove it. It comes back every single turn. And the budget variant is great. We have a Blue Eyes Abyss, Spirit of White. We have a Chaos Max, a Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. It's crazy we get these in common. Honestly, a lot of these cards is crazy we get in common. They were so expensive, or at some point, that having them in common just feels like super wrong. We have the White Stone of Ancients. We have the Sage, the Triple Stage, which is kind of crazy. A Maiden Dictator, double Dictator. We see a Nibiru here, and an Ash Blossom, a Veiler, double Veiler here. So you actually have lots of hand traps to be able to play the budget variation of the deck. Ultimate Fusion, Melee of the Awakening Dragon to be able to search your Mausoleum of White, your Bursting Destruction, trade-ins for those draws, a Call of the Grave, a True Light, Ultimate Creature Destruction, Destiny Rivals, and an Imperm. So like when you look at like the stuff that you end up getting in these, you get actually so much. And they also get like an extra deck as well. So we have the Ultimates, we have Neo Ultimate, which is cool. We have Blue Eyes, Tyrant Dragon, Spirit Dragon, and Azure Eyes. Any Heavenly Seals as well, and a promo card. 3 promo cards, okay. That's kind of crazy, but you get actually so much for this. Like, you essentially get a play set of all 4 hand traps alongside another play set of Veiler. So if you want to like, trade away your Veilers, you can. But it's honestly a really good structure deck here. There's not really much to show you guys, so we're going to be panning out into the deck profile. So for the deck profile of this part, I'm going to show you guys off. We're going to start off with a 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. You obviously have to play this. This is the best artwork, so we're going to play it. We play 3 of the Maiden, also a 1-card starter. Same thing with the Stage of Eyes of Blue. All these cards are like kind of mandatory. Now we are playing a little bit bigger of a dragon package. We're playing a 1 Jet Dragon. This is only, of course, because we're playing the budget variant deck. We're also playing 1 alternative. You can definitely cut this. It's just a pop, so I'm playing it. I definitely don't think this is going to be like really mandatory. This card's really horrible, but I want to just put it in. And then you're playing the 1 Dragon Spirit of White. Just acts as a 4th Blue Eyes for us while it's on the field, which is pretty nice. The same thing with this, just summon itself out. It can pop, it can attack. Just a pre-pop is pretty nice. Then we are playing the one copy of Neo Kaiser Seahorse. It does help in the budget version, and every other version you just cut this card out. So if you're not playing this, you don't need to play it. And then we are playing the 2 Whitestone Legends. This is just another level 1 normal monster that you can normal summon out, get to a Blue Eyes, and you can link away into Spirit, as well as it also being a dragon. So when you do get your additional normal summon off the Mausoleum, you can actually go into Hieratic Seal. So that's going to be it for the Blue Eyes part of the deck. I guess for the monster cards. Now I'm on to the hand traps. So what's really amazing about the deck is that they give you so many hand traps so you can actually make up again meta. We have the 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Imperm, 3 copies of Veiler, and you're going to be seeing in almost every single deck in real life, not just a budget variant of the deck, you're going to be seeing these cards, especially these 2 here. They've kind of always been like the cards you always see in every single deck profile, so the amazing fact that we get them in the deck is going to be huge. We have the Veilers as well as the Nibiru's here as just a bonus, which is pretty nice. Obviously when they summon out, everyone has Nibiru's now. This card's going to be dirt cheap. Everyone's going to have it. And then Veiler, of course, being the hand trap, just like Impermanence, but unfortunately, they can activate talents if you do activate that. So pretty important to note. We have 12 hand traps in the deck, which is pretty nice that, you are playing the 12 hand traps. You might want to pump up the 15. If you have like Impulses, or I should say Dominus Purge in this variant, you definitely should pick those up. Then for the spells, we're playing the 1 Mausoleum of White. Again, it gives you additional normal summon, lets you also search, which is pretty nice. I guess it doesn't search, but it like pops stuff, which is cool for your combos. Then we are playing the Triple Wishes. We're playing Triple Roar for now. The star definitely is going to get cut once we start playing different engines, but this card can be very good. We're playing the Triple Ultimate Fusion. If you don't want to play the mini fusion cards, you can cut this down to 2 if you want to, but in the budget variation, we are going to be playing the 3. And then we are playing the 1 Cobble the Grave, and then the 1 True Light, as well as the Double Majesty. This card gives you pops, and this is just for your combo pieces. That's really it for the main deck. Not much to explain, obviously. You have all your engine stuff, and then just your engine requirements, and then your consistency cards. But now for the extra deck. So we actually got lots of cards in the extra deck, which is pretty nice. A lot of times, a lot of structure decks just give you 6 cards for the extra deck, but we actually get 15, which is done really well. Konami has done a really good job with this deck, as well as the Fire King deck from last year, to give you essentially just a full extra deck at the play level. So we start with 3 Spirits. Obviously, the card's going to be absolutely crazy. You want to play 3 of it. We're only playing the 2 Spheres for our Link monsters. It's not bad to play at 3. There's no real need to play at 3. You're not going to ever make 3 of them. I guess if you're playing against Castio, you can play 3. And then we are playing 2 copies of Spirit, 2 copies of the Ultimate Spirit, the 1 Azurize for our Synchros. So I opted to play 2 and 2 because this card would be our 16th if we could play another one. I'd definitely go for this in the consistency cards. Spirit is absolutely crazy. But I wanted to make sure that we were playing doubles of almost everything that we kind of want to go for. So that's why we're playing doubles of this and having, I should say, doubles of this. This is going to be an Omnigate on the field. So this tags out into this, which is pretty nice. But again, it does get destroyed during the end phase. So make sure that you do that. But we also are playing for the fusions, double copies of Ultimate, the 1 copy of Twin, and the double copy of Tyrant. I guess I should change these around. You don't have to play Twin. I'm just opting to play it because we are playing that 5 count of Blue Eyes monsters compared to before. And the Ultimate's Dragon, you are going to get a pop with the fusion spell if you do activate it while a Blue Eyes is on the field using a Blue Eyes. So it's kind of cool that you do get multiple pops that way. You could cut this down to 1, but the problem is if you cut this down to 1 and put the 3rd Spirit Dragon, if you play against Cashier, they can rip this, and there are times where I do want to have 2 of them, so I'm opting to play 2. Now, what's really cool about this, that we are playing an extra deck version of the deck. If you guys want to play a main deck and not focus too much on the Link monsters and stuff like that, and you want to go for different stuff, you can definitely go the Blue Eyes Chaos Max route, which is we can play on Chaos Max, playing the Abyss Dragon, and then playing Chaos Forms and stuff like that, as well as, I believe it's Maiden that lets you Ritual Summon. I could be wrong, though. There's 1 card that lets you Ritual Summon in the deck. So kind of important to note that you can do that if you really want to. I think it's the other one. I'm not exactly sure. I should go through the cards there. Yeah, there is a card that lets you Ritual Summon. I think it's Spirit Magician or whatever. The Sage. We have Sage. We have the Maiden. It's Maiden of Eyes of Blue, I think it is. But Yeah, it lets you ritual summon, so like you can play like these cards as well in polymerization if you want to, but I don't think the polymerization is necessary. This normally just searches for your chaos form and then summons with the chaos max. If you want to go that route, I think that like it is obviously good, but having like the consistency cards, having the extra deck space, going for the extra deck monsters are just a lot better. Regardless, that's going to be just a budget showing off of the deck. Stay tuned if you guys want me to play like Primite and stuff like that. I want to like do a series with this, you know, maybe have like a roulette type kind of thing or play like a variation of the deck. Every time we win or something, we have like a slot and then people have to choose which one they want to vote for. I don't really know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to be seeing. I want to do something fun with this, but yeah, stay tuned for more Blue Eyes content if you guys want to see it. Let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to stay safe. Peace.